In this final video of the series, I'm going to show you how to send this and then how to collect responses. It's really neat. So the first thing I want to do here is click on Settings, and there's a bunch of different settings. Collect email addresses, we already did that. Response receipts, what is that? Respondents receive a copy of their responses. If respondent requested or always, so we can do that. Requires sign-in, limit to one response. I have had people complete forms multiple times because they're nervous that the form didn't go through, so we're going to limit it to one response. So it's good to leave that option. So I'm going to say yes, edit after submit. See summary charts and text responses. I don't think that's necessary in this case. Presentation, show progress bar. That's always nice. When you're doing a form, it's nice to get the sense that you're moving through it. Confirmation message. Thank you for taking the time to respond to these questions. I'll get back to you in 24 hours via email. Make this a quiz. So this is interesting. That's a completely different video, but you can make this a quiz. I'm going to take it back to general. Okay, I'm going to save this, and then let's go ahead and send. So I can send via email. I can have this link be generated, copy it, and maybe message it to someone or text it to someone. And then this is the universal symbol for embed. So I could take this code and I could embed it into a website. So I'm going to email this to myself. Here's the subject, here's the message. I could modify these. You can include the form in the email. I won't do that. And I'm going to go ahead and send that. Okay, so I've gone ahead and filled out the form, and I'm going to go back here. This has been our production view, and we've used this button to go into the preview. Now we can see that there's been a response. And here it is. This is me. Here's the email. So interestingly enough, this is the form is behaving as if I haven't responded, but I have. So I'm going to let that go. We can see some of the information here. It turns things into charts, the responses into charts. There's only one reply here, so it's not very exciting to look at, but the information that you receive from multiple recipients is summarized and put in easy to read and easy to digest form, so that's really helpful. This button, create spreadsheet, so I can click this, create a new spreadsheet or add to an existing spreadsheet. I'm going to create a new spreadsheet. I'm going to click create, but before I do, I want to encourage you when you're in Google Drive. Google does a great job of trying to educate you along the way when you have to make decisions. So a button like this, Learn More, is going to go to their website and specifically to this specific issue. Go ahead and create that. And as a courtesy, it opens this up in the spreadsheet and puts everything in this format. So if you sent this out to 50 people, all of their information would be in a spreadsheet, and then potentially you could use this information later down the road. One of the examples I give is saving this, download as a comma separated values file. This can then be used later to generate an email list, for example. This is the development and production view. This is the preview. This is where you can see responses. It's just in summary, but if I had multiple responses, let's say 5 people responded, I could see the summary and I could also see individual. Here it is, individual. Really well done. They've improved it over time, and I hope you picked up something here. This is a very easy way to get information from folks that are visiting your website, for example, or people involved in a course that you're teaching or a project that you're leading, getting some information ahead of time. Useful. Okay, I hope you enjoyed.